Okay, Xiaopeng. Now Xiaopeng has the P7, and now they have the new P5. This is the G3. We all know the G3. This one is the P5. This is the one with all the cameras and LiDAR on it. And I gotta point this out. This P7 with the doors, I'm seeing this everywhere. I haven't seen them on the road yet, but I've seen them in a lot of shopping malls and stuff. They're really trying to sell this car with the doors. Flying drone car thing from Xiaopeng. Look at that. The Kia Ace. Kia Minivan. Wow, look at this. This is the new Kia Carnival Minivan, and it's very interesting and unique. It's a low minivan with a sliding rear door, but look at this element right here. This is different. I kind of dig that. It's big. Look at the old GTI. New Jetta. The old Jetta. Okay, moving on to Chery. Chery's got some interesting stuff. This is their EV1. I have a friend of mine who actually drives a yellow one of these. He loves it, and I'm going to get a chance to do a review on this car very soon. Be on the lookout for that on my channel, but this one's a bright pink. I saw this one in Shanghai. This is the new electric car that they have. I think it looks good in white. EQ. This one's all tricked out. Look at this sucker. Wow. Look at oh my goodness. Oh, they got one over here too, even different. So the big news at the Shanghai show was that the Wuling EV was going to introduce a convertible. Now, Chery's looking at doing a convertible. Rollway, of course, from Shanghai Automotive Industrial Group. The Rollway minivan, the iX. Minivans are just on a completely different level in China. Alright, look at this. This is not a conversion. This is what you really get from a Rollway minivan. I love this brushed aluminum here. Wow! Look at the wood accents in this one. Jeez. I love the steering wheel. This is great. Oh my god. Look at this. Impressive. These wagons, these the EI5, I think it's called. I saw a lot of these in Shanghai as taxi cabs. Here they are. This is a minivan that's been lowered with rims. How's that for a family hauler? Look at the size of the grille on this thing. Jeez. Rollway, to my surprise, is very popular in the northern part of China. You don't see too many of them here in Guangdong. And it looks like they've got a little EV car, a Rollway EV, CLEV. Look at this tiny thing. Everyone's jumping on these tiny little affordable electric car bandwagon thing. Let's take a look inside this one. Okay. It's very hard to get differentiation when you got such a small piece of equipment to work with. Okay, Ford Mustangs are very expensive but very popular. You can get your hands on one, get it. The Evos, yes. This thing is very exciting. They have this grill that kind of opens and shuts, opens and shuts. And of course this one has a giant, actual long meter, I think it's like a meter long or something, center screen. It's not 3 different screens, it's actually one giant screen. Again, there's just an army of salespeople, marketing people everywhere trying to get your attention. They got the Mach-E here. All right. I'm pretty excited to see this thing. All right. Very excited to see this car in China. I think it'll be very popular here. I really like the styling of Peugeots. I rented one once and I was thoroughly impressed with it. It was an older model, but even the new ones, I just love the interiors of these. They're like a fighter cockpit, you know? Here's the 5008. A little bit bigger. Similar interior though, the cockpit feel. Wow, look at that. That is really cool. This one actually has a 3rd seat in the back. Yeah. How's that for some trick engineering? But you can sit back here. This is for really tiny children. Okay, Lynk Co. Excited to see the Lynk Co guys here. The O2, this is the O3. That's the O2 hatchback over there. That one's really kind of cool. I like the hatchback one. Here's the O3 sedan. This one is very popular. I see this on the road a lot. But this O2, I really like the O2 as well. It's just a fun little hatchback, you know? Lynk Co, a sub-brand of Geely, is just blowing up. They just came out with this one. This is the 09. So they've got 01, 02, 03, all the way up to 09. They've got a lot of different models in Lynk Co. It's incredible how fast they've been turning these things out. This is their big SUV, and this is very, very big. Oh, that is a sexy one. See, it's got the shark fin C-pillar. But look at the taillights on this thing. A lot of plug-in EV cars. 06, there's the 01. They even got the coupe SUVs. It's the 05 SUV coupe, which, you know, these C-pillars here, this design element here, I'm not a big fan of it, but I gotta admit, it's starting to grow on me, and I love the taillights on this. I saw this one in Shanghai. This is the MG. You know, I still admit I'm not a huge fan of the design of these, but that doesn't mean they're not good. They're just not my taste. I do see an awful lot of these MGs all tricked out here in Guangdong. They're very popular with the younger crowd, and to customize them with body kits and rims and everything is becoming more and more popular. This, however, I think is kind of stupid. Alright, I gotta talk about this. This is Ion. Ion is a sub-brand of GAC, Guangdong Automotive. And they're making waves. This is their electric car brand. And I see a lot of these as taxi cabs, but I'm also a big fan of them. I think that they're really beautiful cars. They got a number of different brands. This one here, this is the LX. This is their big one. You know, sitting in this one is nice. I mean, it's got a very low, kind of wide cockpit feel to it. It's got a dial shifter, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I do love the materials. It's got this like Alcantara kind of trim on the doors and on the seats themselves too. And I love the two-tone colors in here with the chrome accents. It's beautiful. I think GAC deserves an awful lot more attention and a lot more credit, and I hope to get a chance to see them a little bit more in depth. This one, however, is just funky looking. The seats fold down into a bed, and then you can actually watch a movie in it. Wow! How cool is that? What a cool feature, huh? Wow! That's called the Eno 146 from Ion. Wow! How does the door open? I guess it opens. That is just awesome. Look at the tail end on this thing. It's even got a little car seat there. Look at this line down the side. Wow. This is Exquisite, one of the sub-brands of Chery. This is their big one. I've seen this one before. I really like the front end of this sucker. It's big though. Check this out. Exquisite and J-Tour are both part of the Chery brand, and if you want, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do more in-depth reviews of these products in the future. Subaru. Oh yeah, Zeekr. I'm very excited about Zeekr. It's a sub-brand of Geely, the electric brand. Everyone's been very excited about the Zeekr. I'm hoping to get more information and more access to this car very soon. Stay tuned to my channel for it. This is the Zeekr 001. You can see they're using this logo, and the design cues are very similar to that of the Lynk Co. You can imagine that Geely is very, very hot on the Zeekr brand and what it means for the future. I love this kind of plum purple car. It's got a Lynk Co kind of interior. Very millennial, very stylistic, beautiful car. Look at all the cameras on this thing. You got a camera here, here, down here. The door opens automatically. You just press the button and it opens. That's pretty cool. Here, wow, that's beautiful, very nice. Great choice of materials, a great mixture. I love it. This is a very common thing. You're starting to see the smaller instrument panel with a giant middle screen. What a beautiful car. Ora from Great Wall Motors made a lot of news at the Shanghai Auto Show with their concepts. Everyone's talking about the Ora Cats, all the different cats, the good cat, the black cat, the punk cat. doesn't look too bad. I'm impressed. Yeah, it's surprisingly roomy in here. It's not bad. And I have to admit, the interior is much nicer than the Black Cat. I really like this switchgear here. Whoa, there it is. Very nice. I just, again, dials, not my thing. It looks like it's missing on the Good Cat is the tail lights, but that's because they're actually up here. The tail lights are located up high. So continuing with the marketing theme that Great Wall has kind of adopted, you have the Good Cat, the Ora Good Cat, and here you have the Havel Big Dog, or the Doggle. I did a video on this, you can see that right here if you like. This is the M6, I also did a video on this. This is the same platform as my H6, my 10-year-old, and this is very, very affordable SUV. You can get it for under 100,000 yuan. With a stick shift even. This is their new interior. You can get this with leather, sunroof, all decked out for under 100,000. This is the new Havel H6, a very important car for Great Wall Motors, and I like it. It's gotten great reviews. It's being exported all around the world, including Australia, and the Australians really like the H6 a lot. The F7 and the F7X, which is their coupe SUV. This is their regular SUV. Similar in styling kind of to the Way, but a little bit more sporty. I love the interiors. Again, I just like Havel a lot. Havel makes some good cars. Again, another big dog. And their pickup truck. Again, these pickup trucks are the largest I've seen in the Chinese market, and they're actually exporting them to Australia too, and they're getting great reviews in Australia. Look at this. I love this. There's a two-door one version of this that I saw in Shanghai too. But I'm telling you, man, Great Wall's making some good products these days. Great deep bed in this. This is the previous model H6. I think this is a good looking car. I might buy one of these. They started selling this model in about 2017, I believe. And they're still selling it. And of course the new one over here. But they have updated the interior of this just a little bit. So now in this one they have a screen above it. They used to have the screen embedded in the dash. Who doesn't love the NSX? I still salivate over the NSX from 30 years ago. And this one also is pretty freaking sweet. Dreams, guys, dreams.